Hey everybody, Black Ninja 797 here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a quick and easy to understand guide on how you can complete the Easter egg in the Black Ops 6 Zombies map, Liberty Falls. The very first thing you're going to want to do is when you enter into the church, you're going to want to go up to this machine right here and just simply interact with it. And then this is going to start a dialogue between all the characters with the brand new one that you're trying to save, Panos. Now next, you're going to need to obtain the jet gun in some way. And rather than just saying, hey, look up a separate guide, I'm just going to really quickly go over how you create the jet gun. Now, these steps do not need to be done in any particular order, so do them in whatever order fits you. But for the first step that I decided to do was get to the groundskeeper's key. In order to get the key, you have to kill the groundskeeper. He's going to be his own unique zombie that will show up at the cemetery, so just wait around for him. And when you kill him, use this key to get one of the parts that's inside the shed. Next, you're going to want to end up getting a water valve, and you're going to want to take this water valve over to the bowling alley, melee off this panel, and then you're going to want to change the water pressure with it. This will spawn in zombies, so do be prepared. After you beat the holdout, just go ahead and pick up the water pressure gauge. And then finally, you're going to need a mangler cannon. You can get this by either buying one at a crafting table with 1250 salvage, or you can just shoot one off of a mangler that is somewhere within the map. And then you're going to want to use this mangler cannon to open up the radio house by shooting the gate down. So just go ahead and take your mangler cannon, break it down, and then there's going to be a couple of dig piles, and you just dig until you find one of the pieces that you need, and then you will then have all three parts that you need for the jet gun. The buildable table for the jet gun is going to be at the top floor of the motel that is in the spawn. Now with your jet gun, you're going to now need to use it to be able to suck up these different pieces that are lying around the map to create a brand new buildable. These don't have to be done in any particular order, so the first one is going to be in the building with Quick Revive where the comic books are. Then the second part is going to be inside of a room, and you can get access to it via a window. You're going to need to do a little bit of parkour, so jump on this truck here, and then just aim your jet gun right here, and just keep using it until the part is within reach. And then for the final part, you're going to want to head into the Dark Ether Church, and it's going to be right up here on the top balcony. Now with your obtained parts, you're going to want to go over to the roof of the bank and end up crafting your new little toy here on this workbench, and from this point onward, this is where things get a little bit more crazy. With your brand new vice that you just created, you're going to want to go around the map and find these purple storm clouds and then place it on the floor. This is going to create a sequence where you're going to need to protect it from oncoming zombies, and then you also, at the same time, need to take another canister from the machine that started the Easter egg back in the church and walk it over to one of the traps that are going to be lying around in the map. I'm going to show you the ones that I chose. I chose to place the canister right down here in the road, and the trap is going to end up being activated in just a moment here. In the meantime, just go ahead and just defend this until you end up completing the time limit, and then once the time limit is complete, you are going to get a mangler to spawn in, at least if you chose the location that we did. And now what you're going to want to do, and this is critical that you end up making sure that you don't mess this up, otherwise you will have to start over the next round, is that you weaken the mangler, but do not fully kill him, because what you're going to need to do is make sure that he dies within the trap next to the canister that you place down in the road. A good time to try to attempt to kill him within the trap is when he's shooting purple out of his body, because when he gets really low, that's what ends up happening to him. And then after you end up killing him in the trap, if it was successful, you will receive a max ammo, and then you're going to want to pick up the canister and then up walking it back to the machine within the church. You are timed on this, and if you don't make it, you will unfortunately have to start all over, but it's not even that big of a walk, so it's almost impossible to mess this up. Now, when you do drop off your device, you are going to get a brand new part that you're going to want to pick up out of the machine. This is going to be the Strauss counter. This is going to replace your tactical, and you're going to want to go over to 3 different locations in the map. Once again, this does not have to be done in a particular order. The first machine is going to be in front of the church aimed at the bowling alley. Now, you're going to want to take a look at what color that the Strauss counter is displaying, because it's not as easy as one might think. Yellow does mean switch the machine to yellow, but however, green and red are swapped, so if your Strauss counter says red, make it green. Rip to anybody that is colorblind like my friend Dan, this step can be frustrating. The second machine is going to be just past the shed where you got one of the jet gun parts, and you're going to want to make sure that this one is lined up with the correct colors as well. Now the last of these machines is going to be on the roof of the bank. It's going to be past this one destructible barrier that you can buy, and once it is purchased, you're going to want to fall down. It's going to be there in the corner, and then once every single machine is set to the correct color, shortly they're all going to end up syncing up, and then they're going to shoot this blue beam that is going to be displayed within the sky. you're going to want to follow that blue beam up into the spawn, and then in there is going to be another canister that you're going to have to fill up with another boss. So go ahead and just pick up your part and place it where you need to. This is almost an identical step to the one that we did with the Mangler. The only difference is that instead of a Mangler, you're going to get a Abomination. In case you guys are curious where I placed mine right here near this ammo box. A way you can tell where one of the purple rings will spawn is by just looking at the ground, and you'll see a lot of tech parts, and you'll just kind of be able to know. And then once you go ahead and place the canister, you're going to want to get the other device. In our game, we decided to do the Mangler first, so we went back to the cemetery. But if you decide to do the Abomination one first, go ahead and retrieve it from the spawn, and then instead bring it to the cemetery. Now, regardless if you do the Abomination or the Mangler one first, I do recommend that whatever is the second canister you end up doing to be decently prepared, because it's probably going to be in the later rounds, and you don't want to end up having to reset the step over and over and over again, especially if you're trying to speedrun. So once you end up killing the Abomination and end up getting its canister, you're going to want to bring it back into the church just like the Mangler one, and then once you insert it into the machine, when everybody is ready, you can start the final boss fight. So if everybody in the lobby is ready, just go ahead and interact with the machine that started the Easter egg, and then everyone is going to be locked inside of the church, and this is going to be a win or lose battle. You're going to have to be able to end up killing every single mini boss that is going to spawn in here, otherwise you guys will lose and have to start the whole egg all over again. So I do recommend having a gobble gum, a couple of perks, maybe even one of your favorite guns, and then just try to survive. The thing I do not recommend that you do, however, though, is focus too heavily on Pack-a-Punch, because in the final boss fights, the Pack-a-Punch machine is always available to you. I would recommend buying things that you cannot get once the doors are closed, and focus on the Pack-a-Punch after you end up getting enough points in the middle of the boss fight. Now, unlike the Terminus Easter egg, the Liberty Falls Easter egg is just a whole bunch of Manglers and Abominations, and once you kill them all, you end up completing the Easter egg. You're going to want to focus the Manglers in the beginning and then focus the Abomination at the end, because at the very end, when the Abomination spawns in, once he dies, the ending cutscene will engage. So you actually do not necessarily need to kill the Manglers when the Abomination is in the room with you. Just focus on him, and after a while the cutscene will engage regardless. At least that's what happened for us. We didn't actually have to fully kill the Manglers once the Abomination was dead. But yeah, if you kill every single mini-boss, you will forced go down. It's okay, because it's a part of the cutscene. So don't worry about it, just take it all in, because you have officially beat the Liberty Falls Easter egg. Now, if you choose to keep playing, you will have a couple of rewards waiting for you on the spawn roof, and all you have to do is just pick them up if you want. They're going to be legendary guns, alternate ammo types for your Pack-a-Punch, even a couple of the wonder weapons. You also do get every single perk. You even get a permanent reward as well. If you go over to the Wonder Weapons tab and look at the ray gun skins, you'll be able to equip a brand new variant of the ray gun if you so choose. But yeah, guys, that's how you complete the Liberty Falls Easter egg in Black Ops 6 Zombies, and I do truly hope you guys ended up enjoying it. If you did, please consider dropping a like, comment, subscribe, follow, and all that beautiful stuff. If you guys would like me to also make a guide on how you can end up beating this map's Easter egg in 30 minutes or less, I can also do that for you as well. So if you guys do want to see that, just let me know via the comment section down below. But yeah, guys, as we wrap up the video, just want to also mention two quick things. Number one, I have a second YouTube channel now. It is called Black Ninja 797 Extras. And on this channel, I'm going to be uploading and posting additional content that you would normally not see here on my main channel, such as gameplay walkthroughs, Challenge Accepted, which was a series that I used to do here on my main channel where I play games that you guys requested me to play, and then funny moments videos with my friends. If you guys want to check out the second channel, there is a link down below in this video's description. I also want to say thank you and shout out to Epic Games for being my first ever sponsor. I have a supporter creator code with them, and the code is just my name, Black Ninja 797 in all caps. And if you guys want to, you can use it in the Fortnite and Epic Games item shops. Anybody that uses my code or has used it before in the past, I tremendously appreciate you. And yeah, guys, with all that being said, I hope you end up enjoying seeing another YouTube video from the most unique YouTubers are ever going to see. Thanks for watching, guys. I love all of you, and peace out.
Hey, meme lords, Jesus here, and you better have enjoyed that video there by the eternal god Daddy Ninja. You should probably subscribe too, or the mighty Moab will come for your balls. If you enjoyed the video, you might like it too, and give me the memes. Flash, bang, boom!